What if I told you that right now in Birmingham, England, they're building a stadium so advanced it looks like a spaceship from outer space? This isn't just any stadium. This is a $3 billion mega project that's about to change everything we know about modern sports venues. The mind-blowing scale. Birmingham City Football Club isn't just building a stadium. They're constructing an entire sports quarter that spans 60 acres. To put that in perspective, that's larger than 45 football pitches combined. This isn't renovation. This isn't an upgrade. This is starting from absolute scratch on what used to be Birmingham Wheels, a local motor racing park. When completed, this complex will dwarf most major stadiums worldwide. We're talking about a 60,000-seat capacity venue. That's 50% larger than Birmingham's current St. Andrews Stadium. But here's where it gets insane. The stadium is just one piece of this massive puzzle. The total investment? Between 2 to 3 billion pounds? That's nearly $4 billion US dollars. To put that in context, that's more expensive than building the new Rams SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. This makes it one of the most expensive stadium projects in European history. The futuristic design that looks like science fiction. Now, here's where things get absolutely mind-blowing. The architects haven't just designed a stadium, they've designed what locals are calling a spaceship. The design takes direct inspiration from Manchester City's Etihad campus, but cranks the futuristic factor up to 11. The centerpiece? A partially retractable roof system that's unlike anything we've seen before. This isn't just about keeping fans dry. This roof can transform the entire stadium's acoustics and atmosphere in minutes. When closed, it creates an intimidating cauldron of sound. When open, it allows for natural airflow and connects fans directly to the sky above. But here's what makes this truly next level. The entire roof structure will be covered in advanced solar panels. We're not talking about a few panels slapped on top. This is a fully integrated solar collection system that could potentially power the entire complex on sunny days. The engineering behind this is staggering. They're essentially building a power plant that happens to be shaped like a stadium roof. The lighting system alone is worth talking about. This isn't just floodlights. They're installing a dynamic LED system that can transform the stadium's appearance completely. Imagine the entire exterior changing colors to match team colors or creating light shows that can be seen from miles away. The engineering challenges here are immense. How do you weatherproof thousands of LED units while maintaining perfect color accuracy? Engineering marvels that will blow your mind. Let's talk about the engineering nightmares they had to solve. First challenge, the ground itself. This site used to be a motor racing park, which means the soil is contaminated with decades of automotive fluids and racing fuel. The foundation work alone requires removing and treating thousands of tons of contaminated earth. It's like performing surgery on the landscape. The stadium's bowl design requires some of the most advanced cantilever engineering in the world. The upper tiers extend over 40 meters without a single support column blocking views. To make this work, they're using ultra-high-strength steel cables and tensioned concrete that can handle forces equivalent to a small earthquake. Now, about that retractable roof. This isn't like opening a convertible car. This roof weighs over 3,000 tons and needs to open smoothly in under 20 minutes, regardless of weather conditions. The mechanical systems driving this are essentially giant aircraft engines repurposed for construction. Each motor generates enough power to lift a fully loaded truck vertically. Here's something most people never think about. How do you get 60,000 people in and out safely? The concourse design uses advanced crowd flow modeling, the same mathematics used to design airports and subway systems. Every corridor width, every staircase angle, every exit placement has been calculated using computer simulations that model human behavior under stress. The underground secrets. What's happening underground is just as impressive as what you see above ground. They're constructing what's essentially an underground city beneath the stadium. This includes a tunnel system that connects directly to the training facilities. Players can travel from locker room to practice field without ever stepping outside. The underground levels house the most advanced sports science facilities in Europe. We're talking about cryotherapy chambers, underwater treadmills, altitude simulation rooms, and medical facilities that rival major hospitals. The HVAC system alone requires underground machinery rooms the size of airplane hangars. The drainage system is particularly brilliant. Birmingham's weather means they need to handle massive amounts of rainwater quickly. They've installed an underground reservoir system that can store thousands of gallons of rainwater, then slowly release it to prevent flooding. It's like having a giant underground swimming pool that you never see. The sports quarter, more than just a stadium. Remember, the stadium is just the centerpiece. This sports quarter is designed to be a destination 365 days a year. They're building office towers that will house over 8,000 jobs. These aren't just any offices, they're designed specifically for sports technology companies, creating Europe's largest sports tech hub. The commercial areas include restaurants that stay open year-round, retail spaces, and entertainment venues that can host concerts and events, even when there's no football match. The goal is to create Birmingham's version of London's Canary Wharf, but focused entirely on sports and entertainment. The training facilities are equally impressive. They're not just building for the men's team. This complex will house Birmingham City's women's team, all youth academy levels, and community programs. The training pitches use hybrid grass technology that's normally reserved for World Cup venues. Here's what I love most. They're building dedicated community spaces. Local schools can use the facilities during off hours. There are public parks integrated into the design. This isn't just a stadium plopped down in a neighborhood. It's designed to become part of the community's daily life. Technology that hasn't been built before. The technology integration here is straight out of science fiction. Every seat will have its own charging port and data connection. The Wi-Fi system is designed to handle 60,000 people simultaneously uploading HD video to social media. That requires more bandwidth than many small cities use. They're developing a custom app that uses augmented reality to enhance the fan experience. Point your phone at the pitch and get real-time player statistics overlaid on your screen. The concession stands use facial recognition for contactless payment. Just look at a camera and your food is automatically charged to your account. The acoustic engineering alone cost millions to develop. They've designed the bowl shape to amplify crowd noise while minimizing noise pollution for surrounding neighborhoods. It's like building a giant musical instrument that happens to be shaped like a stadium. Sustainability-wise, this stadium aims to be carbon neutral. Beyond the solar panels, they're using geothermal heating, rainwater collection, waste-to-energy systems, and even experimenting with vertical farming walls that will grow fresh food for the concession stands. The challenges that almost killed the project. This project almost didn't happen. The planning approval process took nearly 2 years because local residents were concerned about traffic, noise, and the massive construction disruption. Birmingham City had to redesign major transportation infrastructure just to make this work. Speaking of transportation, they convinced the government to extend the Birmingham Metro system directly to the stadium. That's a £2.4 billion infrastructure investment just to support this project. They're literally building new subway lines because of this stadium. The construction timeline is brutal. They broke ground in 2024 and need everything completed by the 2029-30 season. That's 5 years to build what normally takes 7 to 8 years. They're working around the clock with construction teams operating in 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. British weather makes construction incredibly challenging. They've had to develop special concrete mixtures that can cure properly in constant moisture. The steelwork requires heated enclosures during winter months. Every construction day lost to weather costs hundreds of thousands of pounds. What this means for the future of stadiums. This project is setting new standards for what stadiums can be. It's not just about watching football anymore, it's about creating economic engines that transform entire city districts. Other clubs around the world are already studying Birmingham's approach. The projected economic impact is staggering. 8,400 permanent jobs, millions in annual tax revenue, and an estimated 2 million additional visitors to Birmingham each year. They're not just building a stadium, they're rebuilding an entire section of the city. This represents the future of stadium design. Fully integrated mixed-use complexes that serve communities 365 days a year. The days of stadiums sitting empty between matches are ending. The future is about creating spaces that are essential parts of urban life. The technology being developed here will influence stadium design globally. The retractable roof systems, the crowd management solutions, the sustainability features, all of this will be copied and improved upon by future projects worldwide. The final countdown. Right now, as you're watching this video, hundreds of engineers, architects, and construction workers are racing against time to make this vision reality. By 2029, Birmingham will be home to one of the most advanced sports complexes ever built. This isn't just Birmingham City's new home. It's a glimpse into the future of sports entertainment. A future where stadiums are sustainable, intelligent, and integrated into the communities they serve. What do you think? Is this the future of stadium design, or are they going too far? Let me know in the comments below. We're committed to releasing 2 videos a week. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more visionary builds.